Good afternoon, everyone. This is Meg at Chasing Retro. Today I wanted to show you a small haul of things that I picked up at the Dollar Tree this week, as well as let you know of an item that I've just added to my Etsy shop. Let me start with the Dollar Tree items first. The first thing that I picked up is wax paper. Now, I went in specifically to buy this. I went inside and immediately got distracted by all of the pretty bright red and pink Valentine items and Easter items and crafts and all of that stuff. Got back out to the car and realized I did not buy the one thing I came in for. How many times does that happen to y'all? So I had to go back in. But I have been hearing about the Dollar Tree brand wax paper being less waxy than the Reynolds brand, which is what I think all of us buy, or maybe it's Cut Right brand. I guess it depends on what part of the country you're in. But so far I'm liking it. The reason I bought it was I was trying to recreate glassine paper, and it does definitely feel less waxy than the Cut Right brand. It's pretty thin, so it's not as thick as glassine paper, but it is much, much cheaper than glassine paper. I like that it's very shiny as well. And you'll see in a minute what these are. This is just a little paper sack or wax paper sack that I made, and then I sealed it closed, but you could also fold it down and tape it. It's almost like the things that you would put a party treat in or a cookie or something like that, but I decided to sew it closed instead of glue it, just because I really don't like gluing things like wax paper. It will take forever to dry. And I just like the way sewing looks. So wax paper is the first thing that I bought. Whenever I go to Dollar Tree, I try to pick up thank you cards because we write a lot of thank you cards and they're just expensive for something that someone's going to read and throw away. Now you have to be careful when you buy them there. Quite a lot of the designs only have 4 to a pack or 6 to a pack. So I try to buy the ones that have 8 because they're the same price. You get more for your money that way. I purchased this for my cell phone. I love strawberry anything, y'all know that, but my craft desk is also my work desk during the week, and I kept losing my phone just in the piles of stuff that I had on it. So I bought this to set my phone on. I tried it just now. It works fine, except for the fact that my phone has a case on it, and it will not fit all the way down in this little indentation. So if you buy one of these at Dollar Tree, just know that if you have a gel case or one of those cases like mine on your phone, it won't fit. It props up on it fine, but it's not as sturdy and fall proof as, I guess, if you didn't have a case on it. But it's better than what I had before, which is nothing. And I had to find my phone every time I heard it ring. I grabbed 2 fabric rolls. This one is breast cancer awareness. I did not realize that when I bought it. I just saw the pink gingham and got very excited. So while I'm on the video with y'all, let's open it up and see if it's just plain gingham or if there's some sort of design hidden in there that I can't see. It was the only one left of this style. Evidently it's been there a while because it's pretty sticky. The tape has started to adhere to the fabric. Somewhat annoying, isn't it? Well, I don't have to take all of this off right now. Let's just look at it. Yeah, it looks almost like it has watercolor drips or something in part of it, which is interesting. I don't know why it's like that, but it's not just a plain gingham or buffalo check. But I still think it'd be cute because of all of the fabric that I have, pink, other than light, tiny baby pink, gingham is all that I had. I didn't have any wider stripes. And this one is, I bought it because it looked like 60s daisies or something kind of mid-century, but maybe it's supposed to be something like a batik fabric or maybe even an ocean pattern. I don't know. I just loved it. I love pink and green together. And I had never seen this design there before, so pretty. It'll be great for my 60s themed journals, which I make a lot of. Most of them are sewing, but I have made just some plain 60s themed journals, and I've got more than enough ephemera to make more. I grabbed some gingham ribbon in green. I'd already bought the blue there previously, but I had never seen the green, so that was the only one they had. I bought felt numbers. They had blue, black, white, and red, I think. So I thought these looked kind of like, you know, something that you would see in a classroom. So if I wanted to do like a retro childhood school themed tag or journaling card, I could use these as an embellishment. Or I also thought about for sewing journals, it kind of lends itself to numbers for measurement. I've got sticky stuff on my nails. Oh, I hate that. So these, I think, have stickers on the back. Maybe not. Maybe it's just paper. Either way, I'm going to be gluing them down. So now, I watched Possum Patty this week. I don't know if y'all watch her or not. She went to the Dollar Tree and got some paper packs, and she tried out the new 12 by 12 paper packs. And had some fairly good success with those. I did not buy any because the only ones my store had were the ones that she showed and opened that were very plasticky feeling, almost like a cutting board material is what I can best describe what it looked like to me. I wouldn't know what to do with something like that, so I did not buy that. But she bought another pack that had this robin's egg speckled blue. And I believe that I found the pack at my store that has that. Yeah, look at that. It has a very pulpy feel to it. Interesting smell, too. It's very chemical smelling, but it just looks like something from the 50s. And it's almost like a cross between paper and cardboard, actually. It's very recycled feeling. And then, evidently, I got it also in this orchid color and this cream. And then I have way too much of this, but I can use this somehow in a Halloween or a fall journal. It's like a brownish purple with a little bit of shimmer to it. It's interesting. It's definitely not something that you would find at, you know, Michael's or... And then I got some more of this recycled purplish color and more of the large brown. There's a lot of brown. It's still cool though. And then one piece of gold glitter. And then we have this pearlescent blue. Wouldn't that be pretty embossed? I may need to emboss a lot of these actually. I love the way this kind of paper looks in an embossing machine. Two more thin ones like a bookmark size. A white glitter. This looks kind of like fabric. It's already embossed for me, and it's like a beautiful rust color. And then one more random one in like a, it almost looks like it's been dyed. It's like a mustardy color, ochre maybe. So that's fun. Most of them are fall colors except for the blues, but that's fine for $1.25. It's great to add more things to your scrap bin. I grabbed these. I cannot remember to save my life if I had these already, but I mean, I have time cards, but whether or not I had bought them from Dollar Tree, I cannot remember, so I bought them. The time cards that I do have are cream colored, which doesn't always lend itself to what I want to achieve with it. I love putting sewing pattern girls on these and then adding fabric and buttons and other stuff. So I thought the white would be a nice option for the colors of the dresses they're wearing that don't look as good with cream. So I found these items. I had never seen these before in my Dollar Tree. Y'all tell me if y'all have seen these. I started peeling these off, and then I realized, oh wait, they may want to see what this is so they can find it in their own store. So I left half of this one for y'all. It's called a document box, And they had 3 colors. They were very 70s. They have a red, orange, a yellow, and a green. Some of them were cut, like you can see, kind of see where someone had used a knife or something to open the pack. That's fine though. And then they have 2, I don't know why they're different sizes, but they have 2, but not buckle, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a clip, a closing clip. And I bought these to store my large sewing pattern ladies and children in. I'll probably put ladies in one, children in the other, or I have more ladies than children, so I might put small to medium size in one and the large, almost full page size fussy cuts in the other. Right now I just have them in a shoebox, and it's not the best option for them. I mean, obviously I have way less than what would fill up a shoebox. So this is more of, it's like a 1/2 inch size. That's perfect for, you can store a lot of fussy cuts in here. So if I like these, I may go back and get more because they stack nicely. They would be beautiful stacked in multicolors on a shelf. Okay, those were my Dollar Tree finds. Let me know if you have found any of these items and how you use them, especially the document box. Okay, the next thing I wanted to share is, before we do the Etsy thing, I wanted to show something to y'all. This week, my new coworkers at my new job and I had a painting party, or like a paint with me canvas painting night. And I decided to get a small canvas because if I were to frame it, I have no more wall space to put an 8x10. So I bought a 5x7 size, and we were instructed how to paint a field with black-eyed Susans in it. And I have the finished product here. My black-eyed Susans ended up being much smaller than most everybody else's. Not by purpose, it's just the way it happened. I tend to write small and paint small, evidently. Before I added this, when I was doing this part, this is a wet preparation. So we wet the whole canvas with water and then used acrylic paint on top. I've never done that before. It's my new favorite thing. I'm gonna start doing that. But it reminded me of what it looks like when you're under the water in a swimming pool and look up toward the sun. The way it was kind of coming through, I was like, oh, that's so pretty. And then when I added this, it looked like seaweed, and I'm like, maybe I should go a different direction. But I decided to do what they were doing, and I ended up adding the black-eyed Susans, which is one of my favorite flowers. I love them. I'm not real happy with the way the stems and leaves are. I didn't have a paintbrush thin enough to do exactly what I wanted to do. In fact, some of the leaves are boo-boos of the stems that I made too wide. So, but anyway, I'm showing you this because I thought maybe this would make a really cool journal topper. Maybe add some embellishments, some silk black-eyed Susans right here maybe. But I had never thought about how to adhere a canvas to a journal top. Don't know that it would work on a soft cover journal, but if I constructed a large cover journal or used an existing antique book as my base, I thought that would be so unique and interesting. Have any of y'all done anything like that before? I searched YouTube and I found nothing. When I searched for canvas journal topper, I found a bunch of videos on people who had made journal covers out of canvas material. But I couldn't find anything about putting something like this on top. So if y'all have ideas, let me know. I think it'd be a really, really beautiful cover for a summer journal. That was my little creative outlet for the week. Okay, last, I decided to create some snippet packs for my shop. So I'm scrap busting right now. And I went through and I took a lot of the scraps that I have, small little pieces of paper and cardstock, a few that feel homemade type papers, but most of them are just regular paper and cardstock. I have a few coffee dyed pieces. And I just went through and changed colors on my sewing machine every few times and used the decorative stitches that I have. And I created a pack, 8 packs of 16 snippets that have been sewn. I thought these would be beautiful glued to the top corner of a page or the edge of a tag. You could even fold them in half and use them as page tabs. So this is just a way that I decided to scrap bust and decided to share with you. It was also a great opportunity for me to use my sewing machine stitches that I had not yet tried and get used to the way they best work, you know, as far as like stitch length and stitch height and all that. So I've got 8 different packs here, and I sewed a little flower or a little heart with a fabric behind it just as a little embellishment. Unfortunately, to get into this, you're going to need to cut one side off, but that's okay because you can always cut it off and then use this as a little bag that you paper clip into a journal or glue down onto a page, and you have a little paper sack. But that's what this wax paper was for, from the Dollar Tree. And I really like the way it turned out. It's tons cheaper than glassine bags or envelopes. And it only took me 20 minutes or so to make 8 envelopes. Or pouches. I wouldn't call these envelopes. These are pouches. So these will be in my Etsy shop when this video is debuted. They will already be in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the haul, the little snippet debut / idea. It's not an original idea. I've seen them on Etsy before, but I wanted to try it myself. And then my little canvas that I did. I'm about to start on some eclectic journals. To be determined what the covers are. I'm really excited about these because I really want these to be the most random and eclectic journals I've made so far. And then I'm also starting on another custom journal. I have been asked to make a Dennis the Menace journal, like the old Dennis the Menace, like the comic strip Dennis the Menace, not the new one with the, you know, the live action movie, the old fashioned one with the little crazy hair kid, the bright yellow hair kid that's always causing mischief. So that'll be fun. It'll be a very colorful journal to work on. So let me know what you guys are working on this cold January, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.